Hello everyone, it's Yuri here and I'm back to film another video. Today I wanted to do a cushion review. I have never purchased actually a cushion from this brand before. This is the brand called Milk Touch. This cushion I actually bought during the Black Friday sale a couple months ago on the Olive Young website. This is a cushion that comes with a refill. I think it's a 14-gram cushion, so you're getting total 28 grams total of the product. It was clearance for a really good price, like $12 or $14. You know, $14 for a cushion and it's coming with a refill is a pretty good price. Obviously there is a flaw to that if you get something that's clearanced or extreme sale price on a website. The expiration date of this product is July of this year, so I was like, let's try to get this review in before then. So I'm using it before it expires. But yeah, I think on Olive Young Global and even StyleKorean, the MSRP is around like $32, $36. You'll probably find it on sale around $24, $25. I think last time I checked StyleKorean, it's around $24 right now for the set. But anyways, let's just talk about this cushion a little bit before I start the application process. So this cushion is not a complete matte cushion. They have like a nude looking beige cushion that's a velvet cushion, and then they have a pink cushion which is specifically says matte cushion. This cushion is called the Milk Touch Find a Real Cover cushion. It doesn't have the word matte in it, but it does have cover. I'm always looking for a good cushion with cover in it. This cushion does say it perfectly covers blemish, pores, and freckles. I'm a very good contender for that one. I have a lot of freckles. It can definitely test it to see if it'll really cover. It says, makes your face flawlessly beautiful with peach, apple, vita, polypeptide, strawberry extract, and brightens your skin from inside. You know, Korean cushions always have the brightening effect. There were 4 main points of this cushion when I read the description. So number 1 is real cover, number 2 is real subtle glow, 3 is real long lasting, and 4 is real brightening. But yeah, those are like the 4 main points of this cushion. They do have a comparison with their semi-matte cushion to this cushion. This one does have a little bit more chok, so a little bit more dewiness. But it actually has more cover than their previous semi-matte cushion. So I would say, like, you know, they have a velvet cushion, they have a matte cushion. This is they pretty much describe it like a semi-glow cushion. But I think I'm still gonna enjoy it because it does have good coverage. And lately, like, my skin's been doing pretty well with like the semi-glow, semi-matte cushions. Usually I always go for matte cushions, but I'm trying to like be open to trying different style of like different finish cushions. But yeah, this was a good deal. I was interested in trying a different brand of cushion. I have a lot of Clio cushions, so you know, like when you know a brand, you know you can stick with them because you know they're good. So but yeah, I've never tried Milk Touch. I think the ratings on Glowpick are like 3.8, 4 in the 4. Like the reviews on this on Glowpick weren't horrible last time I checked. Like averaging about like 4. So yeah, I really love the packaging too. So let's just open this cushion. I did obviously get the darkest shade. When I looked at their color range, I did like how they make their 23 pretty dark. If you see certain brands these days, they make 23 pretty light, like slightly different than 21. And I'm like, gotta make it a little darker because, you know, for the foreigners out there like me who are into K-beauty, I mean, I'm half Korean, but I have pretty dark skin still. I'm not the palest, clearly. But yeah, number 23, I did like how their 23 shade, actually they say it's for 23 to 25, so they make it a pretty dark 23, unlike some brands they make 23 pretty bright still. And yeah, they have 3 shades in this cushion. Okay, so on the top, here's the refill in the blue packaging. The blue packaging is really cute, kind of has like iridescent to it. I don't know if there's the refill. And this is the cushion. Oh, Okay, it's a little bit lighter than I thought. In the picture online, it looks much more darker. It has the reflective thing going. You can see I found it does really, the packaging really reminds me of the Moonshot cushion, the setting fit reminds me. But see, Moonshot's a little bit lighter. This is a little bit more darker, a little bit more reflective actually. But packaging, the sizing is actually really similar. I didn't do anything to my face. I didn't wash my face or anything. I am just gonna like clean my face with some micellar water. This is the son&park Beauty Water. Very pretty packaging. I love the packaging so far. And the thing about this cushion too is its puff is pretty firm, I would say. It's pretty firm, kind of like the Moonshot one, but the difference is the Milk Touch still going for the round puff. A lot of cushions these days do like the curved edge here, like a pointed edge, so you can really get into this area better. It has a very velvet touch to it. This cushion actually, the velvet touch to the puff reminds me of the Founwear XP from Clio, the very first cushion I ever bought. Inside's black, and the inside says, "Find a real cover." And I'm really curious how this color looks. Not much on the sticker, and that's the color. It looks pretty dark, so I'm happy with that it's not like super pale. Okay, so I'm gonna go in a little bit, just tap it a little, that's what I'm getting. A lot of dots. Yeah. I gotta get in there deeper. Okay, now I'm really gonna dig in. Ooh, still light for me, but it doesn't have like, I'm trying to go in lightly. I feel like, you know, like these days they say you have to like go in lightly with the cushion. But actually, I think on camera, the match is not horrible. I do need more though, so. Like I said, it says it's supposed to cover freckles, so we will see if it does cover my freckles. Let's just start with half the face. Application wise, it's not bad. It's not like super cooling. Unlike, you know, I can always go back to Clio cushions because I love the cooling effect that Clio cushions have. If you know, you know. It is not taking too much. It is stamping it pretty well. The way it actually presses on, like, comes out of the puff is very pigmented. It's not like super, it comes out pretty even, but it comes out pretty like high coverage. Like you can tell, right? When I stamp it, it comes out really high coverage. It's actually a really good color for me. On camera it looks lighter, but in person, like it's actually a pretty dark 23. Okay, but okay, so this is the half. I kind of went a little over half on this side, but this is a before pretty much. You see I have a lot of redness, freckles. It didn't completely cover my freckles, but I say it's pretty good coverage. And I would say medium right now. My impression of it is a pretty medium coverage. And the coverage, the touch right now, just after application, is very powdery. I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, so I'll be back. Okay, so I did my whole face. You can definitely tell I have something on, obviously, because my hairline here, but I actually really like the finish. Like, when I touch my face, it settles really well, like to the point, like I almost feel like I don't have to set my face, which is nice. So it has the it pretty much has a powdery finish, but I do see like a really, like a subtle glow, like they say one of the points of the cushion, the 4 points, is it has a subtle glow, and it does, I will say. But it's mainly like pretty much a semi-matte in my opinion so far. And I like how this is 23 and it's not like super like I said, it's a pretty dark 23 that can be for 25. Because when I use like Clio and other brands, I use 25 and it's pretty much a better match for me. Espoir, I use 25 and pretty much perfect match. More closer than 23. If I use 23, it tends to be pretty light on me. Like my last cushion review, I did the Para cushion, and the darkest shade they do have of that is 23. But I mean, you can look at it. It looks pretty high coverage, like the way it sits on the face. But I think if you saw, like when it comes out of the puff, it comes out pretty thickly, which is good. So it has the ability to like have high coverage. The style of the puff. It didn't quite cover my freckles. I think I could build it up more. I could try, but I kind of like how it is right now, and I'm gonna wear this cushion all day. It is currently 1:30. Probably do about a 6-hour wear test. I'm gonna go out and run some errands with my mom and wear the cushion. I won't be wearing a mask though. In the US, we don't have to wear a mask anymore. But it is not mask proof. It's not said to be mask proof by the description. I think this cushion did come out before COVID, so yeah, it's not mask proof, endorsed to be mask proof, but we could try it. But I am gonna wear it mainly all day without a mask. But yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. Maybe I'll check in like halfway through the day in like 3 or 4 hours and see if it's breaking down, how it's sitting on the skin. But yeah, my overall impression of this cushion, it's kind of my kind of cushion. Like, it's not too like matte that it makes your skin tight, but a subtle glow, but overall a powdery matte type of finish, you know? So, okay, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Okay, I'm back. It's like 30 minutes later. I finished the rest of my makeup. And I didn't want to mention that, like, I guess I was like a little bit dry here. I don't know if you can tell on camera that it's kind of patching, right? It's like kind of clean on my dry spot a little bit. But overall on the rest of my face, it looks pretty good. I didn't set my face with any powder. I didn't use any setting spray. I'm not going to use any setting spray. And I used contour and stuff, and it blended pretty well. It didn't like affect the blending of any powders on top, so that's good. But yeah, so far so good. Like the coverage, clinging a little bit on the dry spot, but you know, that could be fixed. Maybe just have to like moisturize my face a little bit beforehand. But yeah, now it shows I have a dry spot like right there. The foundation kind of emphasized it, but overall not bad. I'll see you guys probably in a couple hours. I'll check in with y'all. Okay, I'm back. It's been like 2.5 hours. I actually have not left the house yet. I did just want to check in. You know, I did talk about a little bit of a dry spot here, and it was kind of like patching, clinging. You know, the foundation was clinging. But actually, I took another look at it, and I think the dewiness of the foundation is coming out a little better, like the moisturization. So initially, I felt like when I first applied it, it had a very matte style, but it does have a subtle glow. So actually, when I look closer in between my eyebrows, I don't know if you can see it, but even from the first time, but it was a little bit patching, clinging to dry spot. But now, after I let it settle in a bit, it doesn't look as bad. And I will also say it's staying pretty matte in my cheek zone because my cheek zones are more dry, so it's very balanced there. But I will say in my T-zone it is getting a little bit oily, so it is peeking through, but it's not horrible. Like, do I feel I have to set it? No, actually not really. So far, actually, when I look at my face wearing this cushion, it looks really good. Like, I really like the color. Like, the color match with my neck is not crazy. Okay, it might look a little crazy on camera, but like in person, it doesn't look horrible. A couple hours in, my impression of the cushion is very good. I like it so far. So, I'll see you later. Okay, everyone, it has been like almost 7 hours now wearing this cushion, and just do the final check-in before I clean my face at the end of the day. Overall, I really like this cushion. I do, and I think on camera you can even tell. It looks really good. You know, like good amount of coverage. It doesn't look like cakey, you know, and honestly, like my first impression, it looks very skin-like, but it has the coverage, you know. It doesn't look unnatural. Like, you know, it has the coverage, but it looks very natural, so I really like that. I will say a lot of things about this cushion really remind me of the Clio, my first cushion I ever bought, which is the Clio Kill Cover Founwear Cushion XP. It really reminds me of it. Just, you know, different brand, you know, obviously. They have very similar puffs, actually. But even the puffs are pretty similar, like very velvety. Like a velvet puff and round puff as well. The Melt Touch is the smaller though. The Clio is still bigger, but the formulation to me is very similar. You know, like the main points of this cushion, it's supposed to be long lasting, it's supposed to have good brightening, good coverage, and good subtle glow. That's what I can say them, but when I say it in order on the website, like on the description, then I can't say it right. But that's this cushion too, this Clio cushion, which this is the original. They don't make this formulation anymore, which kind of pisses me off because I like the original formulation. You know, they have renewed it in different naming, different packaging, different name, and when I tried it, it sucked. So it wasn't the same as the original. But the thing is, I understand that it wouldn't do perfect with a mask. I do think it was around 5 o'clock, so 3 hours ago when I was out with my mom running errands, that when we were in the store and I touched my face a couple times, I did see the foundation come off on my finger. So when we got into the car, I did just powder my face a bit with my Too Cool for School, and it's just so you know it doesn't like start rubbing off on my shirt or anything, and when I touch my face it doesn't come off. But yeah, what this cushion claims, I agree. Good subtle glow, good coverage. I would say it's a medium to deep coverage. It does claim to have like good coverage, like cover blemish, pores, and freckles. And I think it does a good job. You know, it doesn't cover my freckles perfectly. You know, it's really hard to, you know, find a cushion that covers your freckles perfectly. But it does a really good job, in my opinion. Based off like my last cushion I tried, the Pear one, that one had like no coverage, but it had a really nice glow. I will admit, if you're more like drier skin type than me, not like super dry, but on the drier side, you will enjoy it. But for me, like, I prefer cushions like this, like good. Pretty much, it's like a middle cushion, like semi-matte, matte with a subtle glow. That's what it's giving, right? And I think like even on camera, like it looks really good. Like you can see, like it hasn't broken down on my face at all, and it doesn't look horrible. Obviously, if you don't have smooth skin, like it's gonna show when you wear foundation. But when I look at myself, I'm like, it looks really good. Like it didn't move. I don't know how it would do with a mask, but I think it would come off a little bit. You would have to powder up if I did wear this with a mask. I feel like you would, being the fact after a couple hours I did touch my face and it came off with my finger. So yeah, it might not do perfect with a mask, but if you do just powder a little bit, I think it would do pretty decently well. But yeah, let's just wrap this up. Would I recommend this cushion? For the pricing, get it on sale like I did. You know, I bought it on sale for around like $15, and it, you know, it comes with a refill. I feel like when it automatically comes with a refill, the brand makes it automatically come with one. It's automatically you're getting a good deal. Buy it on sale. When I buy my cushions, I try to like, when I buy Clio cushions, I think like $20 is a good price. That like a good sale price. Right now on like StyleKorean, this is like $25. Being it comes to, I feel like that's not horrible, but you could, you can just wait for like a better discount and try to cushion. Mine wearing cushions like this and just powdering up and having to touch up throughout the day while wearing a mask. Like, I don't mind that, having to touch up, but yeah, I would recommend this cushion to combo skin like me. If you're dry, might be not enough moisture. And if you're oily, it might have too much glow. But for me, I think as a combo skin, it works perfectly. It is winter, so it might do a little different in the summer, being I will get more oily. But if I was going to rate it out of 10, I would give it an 8 for my first impression. So yeah, that's about it. Pretty good cushion review this time around. Pretty successful, I would say. But yeah, let me know if you guys know the brand Milk Touch. I do have like one of their like skincare serums on hand. I have to try like a brightening serum. It's like in a pink bottle. But yeah, let me know if you know the brand Milk Touch. It's a new brand to me. I don't have anything else from the brand. Let me know if you've tried any of their cushions or anything from the brand. Let me know if you've tried this and what you think of it. Or any other questions down below or recommendations to try as well. But yeah, I hope this video is helpful. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Share with friends and family. And I hope you have a great day, great night, great afternoon, wherever you are. Bye!